I know, I'll get the yawns out the way before everybody comes in and says hi. I've got this weird thing going on with the hair again today. I don't know what that's all about. It's been doing it all day. It looked cute this morning, tiny little bits down here. It looked quite cute this morning. It does not look cute now, I can assure you. Well, you just saw it doesn't look cute.
Right, messages me on my phone,
But it not on the
but not on here.
laptop. Maybe the
I'll
settings are
find
wrong.
you. There we go.
Look, it's just untucked it, so I'm just going to leave it untucked. It'll just be there.
I'm there.
You're there. It's not telling me you're there yet. There you are. You're in. You here?
Did you see?
I did. It's just pinged up. Oh.
Username.
Yes, live audit 75 with a little spanner.
Not Del Boys Toys no more.
No, why did you change it
For the new account.
for the new account?
Although I've been a bit slow on that last few days. It's kind of put my back up with it. Shadow banning us like that.
I don't know if it has or if it's just one of those things.
Really, like every day, your videos
Yeah,
get like 200 views.
But like I said, there was a woman, she does TikToks and that, and she was saying, like every so often, they get the ump and they just start not sending out your videos and things. It's like it just sort of randomly picks people that are doing well and says, no, I'm not playing that. Yeah, you know?
See why your sister gave up, you know?
Yeah, it's like you just have to keep plugging away at it. You'll get
I
there.
posted one video a day, but then I've been busy with other stuff.
Yeah, you just need to set an alarm for yourself. Do them all. Do loads and loads. Spend a day doing loads and loads. Stick them in your drafts and then just set an alarm and post them all out. Hey, people are joining. Hello, everybody. How we all diddly doing? I'm absolutely freezing here. I've got my jacket on still. I've got top on underneath that and blankie.
Not a newsflash. Raquel's cold.
I'm freezing. I'm sat right in front of the radio. I don't even think they're on at the minute. They've not come on yet. Oh, 6 down to 3. I start talking to people and they get bored. Oh, well. Never mind. Big bye-bye, everybody. So, yeah. Fun. How's everybody doing? I really don't know what to talk about today, so we're just going to see how this live rocks along. It will pick up speed eventually as people start joining. Jesus Christ.
No.
No?
We was closer to him.
Oh yeah, everybody. So I think I've probably mentioned it at least once. I was very excited about it. Dale took me to see Jimmy Carr for my birthday when Friday.
Didn't say happy birthday to you though. I'm not happy about
He did not say happy birthday to me. Dale sent a little message because he asked at the beginning of like each show for people to send messages. And Dale asked if he'd say happy birthday to me, and Jimmy didn't say happy birthday to me, but it was fine. I was
not fine.
It was for me. I was awestruck. Like we were in the third row from the stage, so like literally.
Come down to us where we was, didn't he? Because he was talking to the girl in the front row.
He did, yeah. He was literally talking to the girl, like literally one row in front of us, weren't he? So he was like talking right at like our ear, and he spoke to the woman directly behind us as well. So he was literally looking in my direction. Jimmy Carr has seen me. Yep. I mean, I'm guessing with the lights, it might have been a bit hard to actually see properly, but he put the house lights up, didn't he? Yeah. But I know when the lights are shining on you, it's still hard to see. But yeah, Jimmy Carr looked directly at me and Dell. Like, he's seen me. He knows I exist in the world. I was awestruck. Like, awestruck. I think Jimmy Carr's hilarious. I love him. I must admit, and this is the weirdest thing, right? All of you know, if you're actually subscribed to the channel and watch regularly, if you're just passing through, you won't know this. But if you're here regularly, you will know that I have the most bizarrest brain in the entire human world, I think. I don't think there's many people out there with a brain as bizarre as mine. Jimmy Carr walked onto stage and my brain went, oh my God, he's got feet. I then proceeded to spend the next, I don't know how long, it was probably about half an hour, 45 minutes, a good portion of the show, obsessing that Jimmy Carr had feet. He was wearing shoes and socks. Like, What a bizarre thing. I don't have this weird thing with feet. I'm not a weird foot person. I don't mind feet, but I'm not like, But because when you see him on TV and that, like you see him
On
from
the game
maybe
shows,
on the
yeah.
game shows, you see him from like the waist up or like the chest up. You don't really see him below that height. So to me, it was just so like, wow, he has feet. Yes, everyone's like, well, what did you expect? You thought he never had feet. I was like, no, I knew he had feet, but it's just a different thing to see them. It was just odd. And like I said, it was just my brain. Hey, dragon fruit, how you doing, sweetie? It really was such a bizarre thing. But yeah, he walked out on stage, and my brain just went, oh, I don't know what to do. He's like a proper celebrity. He's like, wow. But I think one of the weirdest things for me as well, thinking back on it, is that, what's his name? Prince William. Prince William visited Coningsby, the airbase near us. And he didn't he fly a plane or he flew in a plane?
He went in the Chipmunk, yeah.
Yeah. And literally, hi.
Bye.
I said hi. Okay. Hello. I'm intrigued to know why, Ash.
No, you can't, because she's not a granny.
But I'm not a grandma. Technically, I suppose I'm a step grandma, but I'm not actually a grandma, so I don't know why you'd want to call me that. But I mean, if you can justify it, I am intrigued as to why you'd want to. Yeah, we saw Prince William. There was a fence between us and him. And I wasn't quite as awestruck, but Jimmy Carr walked out on the stage and I was just like, oh my gosh. There you go. Yeah. So we had the best night out. It was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. We've got to do more things where we go do stuff. I mean,
assisting in kicking someone out was quite fun.
Yeah, he evicted
that.
someone from the show. So yeah, it was interesting. But like I say, me and Del, hopefully in the new year, we're going to start doing more stuff where we go out and about. We could do more vlogs and get the channel moving a bit more. I like do the cleans. You're still going to get your cleans, but I want to do a bit more on the channel, diversify a little bit. I think that'd be great. Hi Raquel, lovely to see you. So excited to watch the house clean you uploaded earlier. Yeah, that was yesterday. I uploaded that. It's a nice long one. I must admit, it's attracted some meanie type comments. I mean, I don't like the mean type comments. I don't think it does.
Creators.
Yeah, but it seems to have attracted a couple of people that aren't impressed with my standard of living. I don't care. If this house isn't suitable for you and you don't like it, that's fine. I'm putting myself out on the internet for people to judge me, But when you start calling my kids out, I've got a problem with that. Yeah, I'm not a neat, tidy person. I'm not. Del's not. The kids ain't. None of us are neat and tidy people. But we are kind. We are loving. We are considerate. My kids are amazing. And I'll tell you what, I would rather have kind, considerate, loving, dedicated, hard-working children that maybe can't keep their rooms clean and maybe can't bring down cups, plates, bowls, or their laundry or whatever all the time. I would rather that than kids that are cruel, evil, bad-mannered, but hey, they can keep a spotless house. I take messy, untidy kids that are kind and well-mannered. And same for me. I would rather be kind, well-mannered, friendly, and keep a messy house. At the end, it's untidy. It's not dirty, it's untidy. It's definitely in desperate need of decoration, but all that takes time. And this channel is small steps to big changes. I'm not where I want to be in my life. My family...
leap all the way to the top.
Yeah, my family and I aren't where we want to be. We're going to get in there, but we're not there yet. And I'm sharing the journey. And unfortunately, starting is going to be a little bit messy. But at the end of the day, you know, that is what it is, and I am not going to apologise for it, and I'm not going to be
No.
ashamed of it.
Like I said, have either of them got any content?
Yeah, I did go on the profiles, and neither of them have got content either. Now, it does take a lot to put yourself out there, I must admit, because people do come for you. It takes a lot to put yourself out there, and that's probably why they haven't put content up. But at the end of the day, if you're not going to be brave enough to try and do stuff, you can't really get on at other people, can you? But I am not going to allow their negativity to drag me down. So let's just scoot on past them and get on with some wee comments, shall we? Let me go back a bit. Where are you from? I'm originally, so I was born and raised in Hertfordshire, down south in a little town, St Albans. And then about 17 years ago, we moved up to Lincolnshire. We're currently in Boston in Lincolnshire. Gonna sub. Ash, thank you for that sub. Oh no, really? That says more about them than you. Lindsay, exactly. Yeah, it does. It says more about me. If you can't, I get it. People are going to judge me. People are going to make comments. Sweet, fine. I'm not going to rise to that. But at the end of the day, do you need to be so vile with the comments? You know, disgusting and things like that. There's no need for it. You know, in my opinion, I wouldn't eat in bed. I don't think that's right. But each to their own kind of thing, you know? Constructive criticism is better than just being cruel, I think. So, yeah. Hi, Abigail. How are you doing? Thank you, Dragon Fruit. Hi, Ash. Lindsay. I cannot for the life of me work out why people take time out of their day to say mean things about others. A mum to two girls, I completely relate to your untidiness. Lindsay, yeah, like Dale said, I think any parent can. And to say that we neglected the kids as well, that got my back up a little bit, I must admit. That, my kids are pretty much adult now. Craig's 17. Alyssa is just about to turn 21. Craig's about to turn 18. They are pretty much grown adults. They have had their time. They get plenty of attention and love and all that. They are absolutely not neglected because everything's a bit untidy. Oh, dun, dun, dun. So yeah, that did get my back up, but
my parents didn't pay for my driving lessons.
No,
they're not neglected.
They're not neglected. Yeah. But yeah, I think every parent can relate to the untidiness, and actually, I genuinely think that if you're one of those people that's constantly 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, tidying every tiny little thing up, that seems a bit more neglectful to me, in my personal opinion. I grew up in a household where my mum, everything was neat, clean, tidy. You made a mess and you were instantly, put that away. Nothing could be out on the sides. Everything had to smell clean. In fact, all the time it had to be clean. And I grew up scared to make a mess. I grew up thinking that if I was even mildly untidy, social services were going to take me away and I'd never see my family again. So I think both being in a filthy, dirty home and an immaculately spotless home are just as damaging as each other. And at the end of the day, a little bit of untidy chaos never hurt anyone, did it really? Unless you trip over a shoe. So, who's been nasty? Let Jenny sort them out. Jenny! If you check out my last full house clean video, there's a couple on there.
Yeah.
That
gloves on. Go
get the gloves on, Jenny. Honestly, I'm not rising to that bait with them, but I can't stop anyone else. Have you ever skated? Yes, I've done ice skating. I used to rollerblade. I used to roller skate as well. I have tried it recently as I've got older, and I swear down, I cannot do it anymore. My legs just will not work that way. Are you related to... I have no idea who that is, Flames. I don't know if saying their name is going to be insulting, so no, that would be a no. Who is it?
An actress, I think.
Is it? But Flames, no, absolutely not related to whoever that person is at all. I wouldn't know who they were. I think the closest I come to being related to a celebrity would be me, really. I've been in the paper a few times with the Chancellor of Exchequer. I've been on the ITV News doing a segment about postnatal depression, and I've been on another show as well doing a segment about postnatal depression. So I would say the closest person I know that is a celebrity would be me. But I don't class myself a celebrity. I'm not that rich yet. Will be one day though. I watch Alyssa on YouTube. Such a lovely, beautiful girl. You've done a great job. I'll help Jenny. Oh, Lindsay, bless you. Thank you. She is absolutely amazing. And like I said before, I would have a million of her. Sure, the mess drives me mad, and I would like sometimes just to scream at her and tell her, ah! But at the end of the day, I would take a million of her and her behaviour and the way she treats other people and the way she stands up for what's right and just the human being she has become. She is such a wonderful young lady who has made some really, really, really good decisions in her life. I'll take it any day. I'll have the mess. Fine. Mess can be cleaned up. A horrible, grot baggy child can't really be cleaned up. They're going to be nasty, grot baggy adults, really, aren't they? And as for Craig is the sweetest, gentlest, kindest soul. He really is. Oh, and another thing that got my back up as well. My hallway is my pride and joy. That's when she said about the neglect, weren't it?
Yeah.
My hallway is my pride and joy. What does that say about how you raise your kids or something, or neglecting your kids? I'm sorry, I didn't realise pride was a quantifiable amount. I can be proud of more than one thing at once, and just because I happen to mention that I'm proud of my hallway, doesn't mean I am not proud of my children, and does not mean I'm not full of pride and joy for them. It just means at the time I mentioned that I really like my hallway, because I do like my hallway. That took a lot of work. It done my head in. It really did, but hey, like I say, I'm not fighting for them. You have done well with your kids. They are far from neglected. You do most of your stuff as a family. Exactly, Liz. We do a lot. We do a lot as a family. And like I said, honestly, they're almost grown now. They're literally almost grown. And they don't want to be with mummy and daddy half the time anyway. They're off living their lives now and doing their own thing. They're good. They're golden. Gian, hello from Italy.
Ciao, Italy.
I want to say that CIAO. Is that ciao? I thought ciao was goodbye.
No, it's hello and goodbye.
Ah.
It's just like a, you're right,
Ju-
in our country.
It's
like.
just like a general.
Yeah, it's not.
Hey.
Yeah, if you like.
Okay. Ciao. See, all I ever knew from Italy was ciao bella. Don't know what it means, but that's all I ever learned. Could be saying anything. I think it means hello beautiful, doesn't it? Bella.
No.
Is it beautiful or woman? Ciao bella.
Don't know, because Melissa is beautiful, isn't it?
I have no idea. Not
Bella
a
might
clue.
be.
I think Bella is either beautiful or woman.
It's not beautiful.
Oh, Jenny's helping. Ciao is hello and bye-bye.
Melissa is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That Rosie O'Donnell, she played Betty in the Flintstone movie. Didn't know that. There you go. Jenny, have you served Rosie O'Donnell by any chance? You know so much. I swear, you're the intelligent sister, aren't you, Jenny? I ain't got a clue. Oh, you've had a good weekend. I've had an amazing weekend. You've had a great weekend, have you, Dragon Fruit? What'd you get up to? Ciao Bella, beautiful, and Ciao Bello is handsome. Ah, so I'm guessing Bella would be more used for woman and Bello would be more used for man. Because I don't really know of many men that are referred to as beautiful. They're normally referred to as handsome. Not that you couldn't say a man was beautiful, of course, you know. That tends to be the way it goes, yeah. Cool beans, Jenny. I am giving you a thumbs up under my blanket, but if I get my hands out, they get cold. So I'm just thumbs upping you under my blankie. Actually, I've got to stop doing that because the more I'm moving, the static is building. I'm just going to end up coming out of it like some sort of light bulb. If my nose really gets shiny during the live, you'll know I've built up too much of a static build and need to discharge me energy. Hi Yvonne, how you doing? Oh, you went Christmas shopping. Now, who's sorted for the old festive season? Guessing dragon fruit's almost sorted. How much did you manage to get done, dragon fruit? I've got 2 presents for the kids. We got Craig a new spider. Was that here last week when I did the live? Craig's new spider? No. I say ciao Bella, so all the cute Italian guys that forgot. Oh. You like the Italian guys, do you then? I don't think I know any Italian guys, to be fair. No, I don't. Oh, that's good, Abigail. Hey, Yuck. Is it Yuck? Yuck. Yuki? I'm just going to say ship. I can say ship. What's that? Why?
I'm guessing it's melted and they're throwing it back in the freezer.
Silly sausages. Oh, what can I say? I'm a massive flirt. Oh, Jenny, join the club. There's nothing wrong with a nice little flirt. It's harmless, as long as I don't go any further. Oh, Dragon Fruit retracted the message. Oh, dear. What were you going to say, Dragon Fruit? And then you're like, no, that's not a good idea. Take that back. Oh, and now Ash is at it as well.
That was a complete waste of time and disappointing.
Yeah. Ash meant some message something, said something about a snake, and then retracted the message.
Ugh.
And I can't see what it says now. They've taken it back and deleted it. Yeah, so I literally, with the Christmas shopping, we got Craig a jumping spider that he wanted. That came, so he's had that early, because obviously he can't really wrap that up and keep that until Christmas Day. Because she's a dafty. And Alyssa, I have brought her some shoes. She wanted a set of shoes, so I've got her the shoes she wanted. And then I'm going to go out at some point, goodness knows when, probably closer to Christmas, and I'm going to get them their last bits. I've still got to do all the food. Loads I've got to do, but yeah. Craig's got his little jumping spider. Have you tried... or snake fruit? I like dragon fruit. It's the red sweet one, yummy. No, Ash. I have never tried any of those fruits. I've never even tried a dragon fruit. I would not know if they were legit fruits or if you were winding me up, so I said something naughty that I shouldn't say. I have never heard of them at all. Wouldn't know what one looked like or how you ate it, to be 110% honest with you. The closest I come to eating an exotic fruit is a mango. I don't even really do pineapple. Pineapple makes my face itch and burn. I'm not a big fan of pineapple. I like it on a pizza. But like if you were to get a pineapple from the shop and then like peel it and cut it up, I couldn't eat it like that. Mango. Oh, I love a mango. Mango is delicious. But kiwi fruits. I like a kiwi fruit. Did you know apparently kiwi fruit is not the name of the fruit? A company called Kiwi started selling the fruit, and that's how kiwi fruit got its name. Apparently. Don't know how true it is. I did see it on a TikTok, so it could be fibs. But there you go. I didn't know. I'm going to have to do some research to find out if that's true. Mango's your favourite as well, Ashley. Yeah, mango is good stuff. If anyone's wondering, that is chamomile tea. Normally when I get home from work, I'll have a cup of coffee. And about 5 o'clock-ish, I switch to chamomile tea because otherwise I'll be like that all night. And I will not be able to sleep. I'll just be itching all night. Oh, you like those fruits? I've never tried them. I did once get a pomegranate to try a pomegranate, and it was just full of seeds. I was like, do you eat the seeds? Is that... What am I supposed to do with this? Because I can't see the point in just eating seeds. That's weird. And I didn't know what to do, so I didn't eat it. I was just like, no. Do you eat...
Frog spawn, isn't it?
Yeah, hard frog sport. Do you eat the Do you eat the seedy things, or
I don't think so.
what bits? What are you supposed to eat in a pomegranate? Because it is just all seed. It's weird. I tried Bailey's chocolate orange last night. Ooh, Jenny, give us your opinion. What's it like? I want to try the mint Baileys. I never used to be a fan of Baileys. It made me a bit. Ugh. And then they started doing flavoured Baileys, and now I'm like, yeah, I could get on board with flavoured Baileys, but I don't drink. I'll have the odd little glass of something. I'm not opposed to drinking, you know, but you feel sick. Why? Why do you feel sick? Did you have too much of the chocolate orange? Did you, Jenny? I do want to try the mint Baileys. I'm a big fan of Turkish Delight. Why haven't they got any Turkish Delight flavoured alcohol? I'd quite like. I'd give that a try. Do they do Turkish Delight alcohol? Like actually Turkish Delight flavoured, not just like rose flavoured or that sort of thing. Ooh, maybe. Maybe we could make that might be a good idea. What are we saying? What? Dragon fruit. It's put your comment for review. Do you like hot cocoa? I have no idea why it's put your comment for review. Yes, hot chocolate is my favourite. I could honestly drink it morning, noon, and night. Massive, great big cups of it. But it has to be a thick, velvety hot chocolate, really creamy, full of chocolate flavour. Mint flavour, preferably. But it's got to be a good, thick. I can't deal with the watery stuff. No. I have no idea what that is, Ashy. I've heard of it. I don't know how to pronounce it. But, yeah. Oh, it's really chocolatey, is it? Mind you, I don't like the orange flavour. I'm a bit weird with orange. I might get it for Dell to have a try on. Turkish Delight is my favourite, especially the fries bars. I can eat a whole pack of 3. Lindsay. Same here, my girl. Honestly, Turkish Delight in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, like you said, the fries, the square fries, Turkish Delight bars. Oh, especially when that chocolate on the outside's hard and you bite into it and it cracks. And oh, I literally nibble the chocolate off the outside and then eat the Turkish Delight from the inside, which gets a bit sticky and messy. But oh, yeah, fries, Turkish Delight.
I do that with dime bars.
Oh yeah, I liked it, and not breaking the middle of the dime bar. Yeah, absolutely. I could do that 100 times over. What's the best? Let me have a look. Oh, hot chocolate. Yes, hot chocolate is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Do you know, I used to like a bit of Ovaltine or Horlicks as well. I got off that a bit, but I did used to like that. Have you tried chicken biryani? No. No. The closest I get is a chicken korma. I have tried a chicken tikka once. But I asked the restaurant to make it like mild, like korma mild. I'm not a big fan of
All that ice
spice.
cream that was in the freezer, the Ben and Jerry's or whatever it was, I've just thrown it away. You know it was all melted when it was put in the freezer.
Yeah,
Looks like
it all
it,
slopped to one side.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been
So
before,
honestly,
it's
chicken
like-
tikka is the spiciest I get.
No.
And even that, some of the Indian restaurants I go to, they make it a bit too spicy for me. Hey, Isabella! Long time no see. How you doing? Oh wow, that's good, Ash. Yeah. I even pepper. You put a little bit of pepper in my dinner, I can taste it, and I hate it. I do not do spice very well. There are a few spicy things I will eat. The hot and spicy Doritos, good stuff. Like them. Can't eat too many, but I do like a hot and spicy Dorito. Very good.
Chili heat wave.
Yeah, the chili heat waves Doritos. I like them. What else spicy will I eat?
Like chicken Kievs.
Chicken Kievs aren't spicy, really. about it, really, I
Maybe
think.
chicken curry.
I do have chicken. Yeah, that Iceland's do a chicken curry. That one occasionally gets a bit spicy, and it's not great. But yeah, that one's hit and miss whether it's spicy or not.
Yeah, there's one on the mantelpiece. I did some today. Mummy's got the video.
Yeah, Isabella. I'm doing really well, thank you. I've been at work all day and now home, absolutely freezing. I don't. That's not on yet, so it's not that cold. I'm just feeling cold.
Well, that one that's I've gone back to do
And
like that.
absolutely itching to fall into my bed
The
and
sparkly
just
stuff first and then put
just
the
relax
stuff
and
on
just
top
snuggle.
and let
I'm
the
really
thick
feeling
layer
my bed at the minute. Like, I love being in there and just snuggling. I want a
on. Just
blanket.
matter
I'm
of,
feeling
trial and error.
much in the need of like comfort and something to stim on. Love you. See you later. Bye, Jadon.
See you later.
Yeah, I just want something to snuggle with, just a bit of comfort, you know? Don't know why. I'm not feeling particularly sad or upset or any emotion really, but I just, just sometimes you just want to snuggle and just be safe and warm
I
and
need-
happy. That's Isabella.
need-
Isabella! Dale likes your little screen name, Nee. He's very made up that he can call you Nee. So yeah. But yeah.
The knights that like to say
Nee.
neat.
Oh. Raquel, did you watch Thursday's live back? The noise? No, I've not had a chance yet. So Saturday, Friday we were out seeing Jimmy Carr. I was at work all day, then went to see him. Didn't get back until like midnight, just after midnight. Saturday was just a blur, really. I don't even know what happened. We went and got some bugs for Craig's jumping spider and for Decker and Lucifer.
And some envelopes and some tissue paper.
Yeah, and some envelopes and tissue paper and just some other little bits and pieces for some projects and stuff that we're doing here. So Saturday kind of just whoosh went past. And obviously today I've been at work. I've been home, had my dinner, and then jumped on to do the live. So I haven't had a chance. But yeah, I think it was when my phone was charging. Like, no street food that has potato in my fave. It's really yummy. Has a hint of spice and lime, like the potato. Oh, okay, Ash, that sounds nice. I like the lime. I'm a big fan of the lime. Where was Jimmy Carr at? Jenny, Jimmy Carr was in Skegness. In the Embassy Theatre in Skegness. I tell you, it was absolutely amazing. I know you weren't in here, so apologies to people that were in here at the beginning of the live. I'm going to repeat myself. It was amazing. Amazing. We were literally 3 rows back from the stage. And at one point, Jimmy Carr was talking to the woman that was sitting 1 row, like 2 rows in front of us. So skip a row here. And literally in the row behind us. So he looked like right at us. Like, ah! It was amazing. Skegness, ain't that in Wales? Jenny, your geography's just as bad as mine. No. No! Skegness is not in
Wrong
Wales.
side of the country.
Wrong side. Skegness is literally about half an hour's drive for us. You know, it maybe give or take. Yeah, it's not far at all. So, yeah, Skegness is most definitely not in Wales. But yeah, he was there. And oh, what a show. I was awestruck. He walked out on stage and it was one of them moments, if I'd been a cartoon, my jaw would have hit the floor. I was like, wow, actually seeing him. Now, if I could have gone backstage and met him, I think I would have just passed out or something. I don't understand why Jimmy Carr is that amazing and wow to me, but he was. It was fascinating and amazing to see him. It was great. Dragon Fruit, do I still do videos on Tuesdays? So I haven't been of late because obviously after Vlogger Week, I'm not saying I'm not going to do Tuesday videos, but for now there are no plans to upload a specific Tuesday video. No. In the new year, I will be starting them again for definite, and I will be doing Tuesday videos in the new year. But I think between now and Christmas, I just need to get Christmas sorted and just reorientate myself after Vlogoween and all that sort of thing. So I'm not saying I'm not them. I'm just saying you're not going to definitely get one every Tuesday. So, lol, I'm so bad. I thought Sunderland was in Newcastle and Singapore was in China. Are they not? I'm looking at Del for the answers and
No,
he's...
Sunderland and Newcastle are different places.
Right.
And Singapore and China are different countries as far as I know.
Oh. Okay, Jenny. You and me are as bad as each other then. Sunderland could have been Newcastle and Singapore definitely could have been China in where I am. I was looking at the computer screen at work today. Someone was showing me some numbers. And there was one number that was 16, 135,000. And then there was another number that was 81.2.63 or something. What? I don't know what those numbers are. And people are like, how can you not know what numbers are? Because, smarts, I have dyscalculia and your numbers make no sense to me. I don't know what that is. Was that 16 million? Was that 16,000? What? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. Anything really above 1,000, once you start adding commas and zeros, my brain scrambles. When Del talks numbers to me, my brain gives up. I don't hear any of the conversation. My brain switches off, it's gone. He has to dumb it down for me. So if he's talking like, I don't know, house prices, instead of saying 375,000 for a house, he'll just say £375. So that house is £375, yet that house down the road sold for £250. Because then my brain can hear the conversation and my brain can understand. I know that house down the road didn't sell for £350. I know that. It was a lot more than that. But so I can actually understand the numbers, he has to dumb it down for me so I can get it because I just can't understand. Don't you start with the jokes again. Oh, we can edit that one.
I can put it in the text. That would be alright.
He's off again. He's off again. Ew, wow, that was spooky. Just reminded myself of my Uncle Alan. He used to do that sort of face. He'd be like, with the old eyebrows, and he'd do that kind of face. Just reminded me of my Uncle Alan. My Uncle Alan and my Aunt Trudy are my mum's brother and sister. They were my favourite aunt and uncle. Out of, well, I only had 3. I had 2 aunts and 1 uncle. I think. Yeah, 2 aunts and 1 uncle. An aunt and uncle on my mum's side and an aunt on my dad's side. Like, direct related. Obviously, they married and obviously it had more aunts and uncles, but like direct relations. And, oh, I loved my Uncle Alan. My Uncle Alan, I swear to you, used to be exactly like Jim Carrey. I don't think he looked like Jim Carrey, but he used to act like him and he used to do those faces like Jim Carrey does, like, ugh, and like the Grinch faces. My Uncle Alan could do those faces. And I honestly thought, when I was younger, look, my Uncle Alan was Jim Carrey. Hamster. You recognise me from somewhere. I can't help you. I have been about on YouTube, yeah, a fair bit. So, I've been sitting funny and now my knees locked into a weird position. Hang on. Oh, no, in person. Okay. So, born and raised in Staurbers in Hertfordshire. Now live in Lincolnshire. I don't really go anywhere. Been to Yarmouth for fair. Are you south? I was south. So, like I said, born and raised in Hertfordshire.
Joke alert.
in St Albans, Hertfordshire. So it depends on if you think that's south or not. I kind of think it's south. I don't know whether it's south enough. A lot of people are like, it's south of the river. Incoming. I think I found your twin then. Oh, okay.
Well, everyone's got one.
Yeah, apparently everyone's got one, so I don't know. You might have... No, my sister don't look anything like me, really, does she? Not really. You can see the family similarities there, but I am definitely fatter than her. She's a lot skinnier than me. So we don't. I look more like my dad. My sister looks more like my mum, really. She's more slender in the face. I've definitely got the big round face of my dad. So I don't think you'd have mistook us for each other. Where do you think you found my twin then, hamster? I'm intrigued. Where be my twin?
This one's way funnier, and I'm not putting this one in the comments.
I think Poundland. Okay. Hamster, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but it kind of feels like I'm being set up for like a joke. Carlos, hi Raquel. Do you post vlogs in your members' YouTube subscription? Not currently, no. My YouTube members hasn't been up that long. You do get a live. There is a video that I'm literally in the processes of filming now that will go up on the members only. They get early release to some videos, and they get little snippets of information, little tweaks before it goes live on the main channel. So they get early release, but they don't get specific videos at the moment. I do want that to change. I don't know what to put on there for them. I was thinking about doing like some more cooking videos because I know a lot of people like the cooking videos, so I was maybe gonna do that. But this is why I've kept it at 99p, because at the moment, yeah, you're getting little snippets of information early on the members. You do get one extra live a week with the members, but I don't think there's a lot there to warrant paying any more than that for the members only thing. So, yeah. In the new year, I am hoping that changes. I am hoping... But again, I want it to come mainstream. Maybe, like, in the future, I'll switch over and do some members only stuff. I don't know. But for now, no. No, not all. Well, that's good, hamster. I never quite know whether I'm being set up or not until it's there. Hamster, how many hamsters do you have? Oh, 2 hamsters. I had a hamster before. He was horrible. Little wretched rodent thing. Used to bite and everything. It was so cruel. Hamster, what's your New Year's goals? My New Year's goals. So, what I started doing last year, and I think I'm going to do it again this year, like next year, is instead of setting New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year, each month I picked one thing to work on. And I think I'm going to do that again. I am going to get down to my goal weight in 2026. That's happening. It's just happening. I don't care. It's happening. And I really want to get the house completely redecorated, looking beautiful, get some of the garden sorted, and make sure next Christmas isn't as big a sham as this one. So those are my goals. But each month I will pick something specific to work on. I have some when I was a child. They don't get very old, like 2 years. Yeah, they don't do a lot. Less if they play. Yeah. Mind you, like I say, my hamster, bit like a trooper. You could not handle this hamster. Oh, you'd try and get him out of his cage and you couldn't do anything with him. And he ended up getting these massive stomach tumours. And he had to cross the Rainbow Bridge I think, earlier than he should have done. My sister's hamster was lovely, though. My sister's hamster was gorgeous. It was gentle, it was cute, it was cuddly. My hamster was just demonic. He was evil. They do need a lot more care than you think. Everyone gets just this hamster cage, bit of stuff in the bottom, and bada bing, bada boom. No, they need loads. I have had a rabbit. He was 13 years old. Wow, 13. I didn't think rabbits could live that long. I had a rabbit. I don't know what happened. My rabbit was called Cookie. I don't know what happened to the rabbit. I think the rabbit may have been rehomed. I did have a guinea pig. The guinea pig didn't last long. Apparently guinea pigs need a lot more care than you think too. They're sold as this great thing, first pet for children, all this, but they're not. Yes,
I
Dels.
remember your guinea pig.
Yeah, my guinea. I'm not getting another guinea pig. I can't look after them. I cannot look after them to the level they need to be looked after. I get pets and think they're going to be easy to care for, and actually they're not as easy as I think. And
Don't like the cold, do they?
no, they don't like the cold guinea pigs, but you know, I think a lot more research needs to be done by people before they get pets. A lot of people, like myself included, and this is why I won't get any more. You get a pet like a guinea pig and you think, oh, put it in a cage, give it some pellets, it'll be fine. No, not really. You need to do way more research on that sort of thing. Exactly, yeah, hamster. They think that's all they need, this little bit, and you're good to go. And actually, no, way more complicated than that. And people just don't do the research and go and ask the questions and maybe speak to vets and stuff like that. And that's another thing as well, finding out whether your vet can look after the guinea pig should it get sick or whatever. And people don't do their research into getting animals, and then they go and get this animal and then they don't give it like... I'm not saying they neglect it or abuse it or anything like that, but they just don't give it the full care it needs because they just don't know it needs it. And yeah, it might live a relatively happy life, but it could have lived a longer, happier, more fulfilled life if people had done the research and checked it, which, like I say, it's why I'll never get another pet. I think this pet's going to be easy to look after and rah-rah. And then after I get it, I realise, actually, this is going to take way more care than it needs. And like I say, none of my animals have ever been abused, but could I have done better if I'd done the research and did all that? Yeah, of course. And that's why I've made the decision in the past that some of my pets should just be rehomed and sent to people that could just give them the world that they deserve. And you have to make those hard choices. Mine was called Murphy. Aww. My guinea pig was called Guinness. I know, original. My rabbit was called Cookie. My hamster was called Turk. My aunt or my dad's sister, she used to call my cousin Turk. I don't know why, but yeah. Because he was naughty. When he was naughty, that's what she used to call him. And because my hamster was naughty, I used the nickname, and that's how he became that. People get them for kids. I am a teen myself, but I don't understand why full-grown adults get them for their kids. Honestly, hamster, you get them for your kids because they are sold to you as a perfect, easy pet for children. That's why. But that's literally what you're told by like pet stores and things like that. It looks so easy to look after them. So you get them for the kids thinking, wow. And then it starts getting sick and whatever, and you nip it off to the vets, and the vets can't treat it because they're not tropical animal specialists. And you're like, it's a guinea pig, you know? But you're told it's for children. Perfect first pet for kids. And they're not. And that's why people we got guinea pigs for Alyssa.
You think, oh, that's all right. Just
Yeah.
get some bugs, a bit of lettuce, and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
No one tells you you've got to cover everything in calcium powder.
Yeah, and
This, that,
gut
and the
load
other.
crickets. Yeah. It's way harder than you think. But you're sold it as this such an easy thing. And it just is not.
Spiders are.
Spiders are, but even spiders,
Well,
I
they're
think.
awkward because of the food.
Yeah.
If you've got a room full of them, not so awkward.
Yeah, spiders even are a little bit, because you've got to get the humidity right, the temperature right, the substrate right, the size of the enclosure right, the feeding right. It's just, pets are just alright. I'm not doing any more pets. Isabella, how is the new cat doing? Baby Nova is doing stupendously. She is out of her shell. She is annoying us. She's charging around the house, literally climbing the wall. She can get her little nails into the wallpaper and actually physically climb the walls like Spider-Man. She is in everything she shouldn't be in. She is in everything she should be in. She's got her own little character. Like, if we come down to the bathroom in the night, she will come running down all excited, someone's up, and then wind round your legs and meow, and you have to pet her. And then she'll chase you back upstairs, and then she'll go back to bed and sleep on Alyssa's bed. She's not quite confident that the dog's not going to hurt her yet, and I think the dog's not quite confident that the cat's not going to hurt him. So they're still testing each other's boundaries at the minute, but they're getting there. She enjoys swimming in the dog's bowl, which is hilarious. She'll put her front paws in and like paddle in the dog's bowl. It's the weirdest thing to watch. And then she'll have a drink and she'll go off and she'll be happy. She comes down in the morning with me and she'll have a bit of a cuddle on the sofa. She'll probably be down at some point. She likes to come up behind me and take part in the lives. She is doing really, really, really well. I have too many names to remember for... I got the rabbit for my son, but I cared for it for 13 years. Wow. Yeah, I think that's the thing. If you're going to get a pet for a kid, you need to know how to care for it. We got the jumping spider for Craig. If Craig completely forgets all about it, we know how to look after it. We can feed it. We can care for it. We remind him that it needs feeding. We remind him when to squirt the water spray and to keep the tank humid for her and all that jazz. So she's being 100% looked after. It's just we remind him because he won't remember so much. And, you know, at the moment she's just made a hammock. She's going into molt because she's just been posted out to us. And when they come through the post, normally the first thing they do when you get to your house is they build a hammock and they shed. And that is what she's in the middle of doing at the minute. She's built a hammock, she's in there, and she's going to be coming out after a new molt. Lucifer has just shed his skin as well. We didn't know he was coming up for a molt. He took us by surprise with that one. I looked in his tank one day and there's 2 tarantulas. One of them is a skin. So when he's like hardened up a bit, we're going to get the skin out of his enclosure.
Put a little short up of him. See how big he is then.
Yeah, actually I'll show you them. Yeah, I'll put a little short up of him and you can see him.
You can do that now, actually, couldn't you?
Kitty loves cats. What, show the
open
spoons?
the lid and just show them.
I could, but I'm not going to. Do you want to see the spiders? I can show you the spiders. That's not a problem. Hamster. Yeah, it does. It does make sense. Like if I put a dog in a cage with a blanket, a chew, toys, a bit of food, and keep the dog in there. Yeah. Exactly, because it's a small pet, people think it's different.
Hamsters need a lot.
Hamsters
I've
need
seen
loads.
That bloke on YouTube
Yeah.
and TikTok, and he's built them like a natural environment, but the hamster has to work its way to it.
Yeah.
But eventually it will know its way through and it can decide where it wants to be.
Hamster says, how many animals do you have? Currently, 5. We've got the dog, Woody. We've got the cat, Nova. We've got Decker and Lucifer, the tarantulas, and Pam, the jumping spider. You are very brave having tarantulas. I have a real life phobia of... Oh, Kitty. I must admit, when we very first got them, I was a little bit scared. Then I got used to having them. Then when Decker escaped, I was a little bit scared again. And now they're in completely locked enclosures. They cannot get out. Absolutely not. No way, not no how, never, no. And it's fine. When we very first got them, I used to say to the kids, like, when you come downstairs, the first thing you do is check to see if the tarantula's still in the tank. If the tarantula is not in its tank, you leave that room, you come straight upstairs, you wake us up so we can get them. None of the tarantulas bite unless you are allergic. I couldn't have a spider in the house that had a medically significant bite, because then it could be a risk to the kids, it could be a risk to the dog and the cat, it could be a risk to me and Dell. Not taking that risk, no. If Decker or Lucifer was to get a good nip on you, it would hurt. It would absolutely hurt. There would be screams, there would be crying, and it wouldn't be great fun for anybody. But you're going to survive. It's going to be okay. A couple of painkillers and some antihistamines. You're going to be absolutely fine. Not a problem. But yeah, as for having a medically significant tarantula in the house, that is never going to happen. No way, no how, no. So yeah, I'm not taking the risk with the kids. I'm just not doing it. Or the other animals. It's just not fair. I can't even look at them on the television. Little bit scared. I would be moving out. Oh, bless hamster. No, they're sweet. They're fine. Hang on. Dell's itching to show you them. So, right, kitty, hamster. Hang on. Knee. I'm taking Dell's way of talking. Isabella, if you are scared of the tarantulas, just look away for a minute. I promise,
I'm
let
only
you.
going to show you one because it's a bit awkward to
It is a bit awkward to show you, Decker. I will let you know when they are completely gone and we've moved away from them.
Why he getting big? Look.
So if you are scared, turn away now. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll let you know when we're done. Here we go. All right, so he's not going to jump. He's just chilling at the back. There is our little Lucifer. I don't know if it's going to focus in on him. There you go. And there's his little molt. He's moved his shed.
Yeah, they're clean, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very clean animals. But that's Lucifer. Lucifer won't jump at the camera. He's a wimp. He will run a mile. He's an absolute wuss, is Lucifer. So that one's Lucifer. They're both named after that show. Well, obviously Lucifer. So we've got Decker and Lucifer.
Come above me for that one.
There's Decker. Decker is a lot smaller. I can't get in. But that's Decker. She's a lot smaller. That is a
Curly hair.
A lid next to her there. She's way smaller. She actually should be maybe bigger than I think Decker is a male and that's why she's a lot smaller.
Okay.
But yeah, and then
I don't think you'll see the jumping.
I don't think you will, but if we slide her out. That's it, tilt her forward. In there, that is Pam. That is Craig's jump. I'm just trying to get the angle right. It's the lights inside. There you go. That's Pam. That's Jumping Spider. Like I say, she's making a nest at the minute so she can molt. And then we've got the locust at the back. And then up there is some little crickets. All right. So, people who are hiding behind the screens, you can come back now. Spiders are gone. I promise there's no more showing of spiders. They are gone. I'm back in my little chair. I'm safe. But yeah, they are absolute wimps, the spiders. Decker is a bit more brave than Lucifer, but we've lost 3 people. 3 people have gone. Kitty, Isabella, are you still here? But yeah, they're beautiful. And like I say, they're in fully locked containers. They cannot get out at all. They cannot. I did look at the jumping spider. Oh, well done. That's brave of you, Kitty. If you can't even look at them on telly and you're looking at them on a phone screen. Oh, Isabella's still here. Bless you. Did you look, Isabella? Kitty was brave and looked at the jumping spider. They're cute though. They've got these little. They recognise you as well. Jumping spiders can recognise you. They've got great eyesight, and they get used to you. And they wave their little legs at you when you come down when they know you. They are so cute. Oh, well done. You looked as well, Isabella. That's fantastic. Well done, both of you. You deserve a round of applause. Lucifer is massive. He needs a feed as well. He's looking a bit slender after his little shed. But he needs a feed. We've got to get the doobie roach out of his tank, actually. He's not interested in that.
Yeah, I'll chuck in a locust.
Mm.
Well, I've got to get I don't know where the tweezers are, because I was going to get his skin out.
Yeah, I don't know where the tweezers went either. I need to get some more long tweezers, I
I've
think.
got some in the shed.
Hmm.
I'm not going out there to get them now.
No. But yeah, like I say, I would seriously have liked to get more spiders. But they can live 25 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
And that I'm going to be 60 odd by the time those two think about going anywhere, you know? And I don't want 60 years of looking after something else. I've spent all my life looking after other things. I'd like to start looking after me, you know? So, yeah, they're easy to look after. Feed once a week, once a month. You're all good, really.
Give them a spray once in a while so
Yeah.
they don't get too dry.
Oh, Isabella, you have a great evening too. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon. Hamster, what's my dream animal? I don't want any more animals. If I was a responsible, good pet owner that could like look after any animal in the world and not have any money issues or anything, and I could do it, I think my dream animal would probably be a horse. But I had a great time. That's good dragon fruit. Yay. Aww. Yeah, my dream animal would be a horse. But I know I haven't got the skills to look after a horse. No way, not no how. I did used to babysit some horses.
Leave them in a field. It's a horse.
Yeah, but you got to feed them and you got to get their feed right.
That's what grass is for.
No, because now they've been bred in certain ways. If you get like the wild ponies, it's slightly different. Honestly, hamster, I would genuinely, if I got a horse, just suddenly, surprise, I'm buying you a pony, I would honestly instantly rehome it. Instantly. I don't care who buys it for me, where it comes from, when or how. I would instantly just rehome it.
They're just a hassle, aren't they?
They are a
really
hassle.
are.
They end up with colic and sweet itch and all sorts of other goodness knows what yuck is. Vet bills, farrier bills. Yeah, no. Too much hassle. But like I say, if I could be the perfect pet owner and I knew all about them, how to look after them and everything they needed and had no money worries, nothing like that, then yeah, I'd love a horse. But they are so much hard work, and I'm not that dedicated, you know? I don't care enough. Which I suppose is a bad thing to say, but I can't get comfortable now I've moved. At the end of the day, at least I know it, and I'm not going to line myself up with pets I can't care for, you know? I can look after my dog. He's pretty easy. I can look after the cat. That's pretty easy. But the cat's not even mine. The cat's Alyssa's. We do the bare minimum with the cat. You know, if it needs something in the day and we're here and you know it needs us, then we'll help. But the cat's Alyssa's. Alyssa looks after a cat. Oh, thank you, Carlos. Yeah, it's actually been going quite well. So you're running about 4 weeks behind where I actually am. It gets a little bit sticky. Things get a little bit like, I can't do this anymore. And I had a bit of a breakthrough. You're about to start seeing that breakthrough mentally. And yeah, it's been really hard work. I am now pushing to get to like the 14 stone bracket. I want to be 14 stone and I'd like to be there by summer. I'm thinking spring, but realistically I'm going to say the summer. But yeah, that's where I want to be. Yeah, I want a goat, but I know we won't be able to financially afford it. Yeah, see, again, a goat would be lovely. They're well cute, especially those little ones. And when you startle them, they go all rigid and fall over. I know it's a scare response and it shouldn't be funny, but I still think it's funny the way they... And apparently so do a lot of other people, because there's loads of YouTube videos and TikTok videos about people making them jump and then laughing at them when they go all sideways. But yeah, honestly, I really don't want another pet as long as I live. I'm done with pets. Will I look after someone's pet while they go away on holiday and borrow a dog and that sort of thing? Yeah, why not? It's all a laugh, isn't it? But I am not keeping one long term. I did want to do like puppy walking for the Guide Dogs Association and like the assistance dogs people. I did want to do like puppy rearing and that sort of thing. I've always been interested in doing that. And maybe when the kids have left home, I might consider getting a puppy to do puppy rearing with. Maybe. Because they don't stay with you. You have it for like, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks. Then it goes off for training. And then you get a new puppy to train. But even then, I don't know. And if you go away on holiday, it either gets to come with you because it is an assistance dog in training, so it can come with you pretty much anywhere you go. Or you can sort of get relief from the associations you work with, depending on who does what. And they will take the dog back for a week or whatever if you need respite. So... maybe that would be the only way I consider having another animal in the house, but yeah. I'm going to gift you a plane if I get enough money. Ash, go for it. I'd take a plane. I'd take a plane. Helicopter would be good. Could do a helicopter. Yeah. Honestly, though, I don't really want for much. All I really want out of my life is enough money that all my bills get paid without having to stress or worry each month about what I'm spending or where. Enough money that I can enjoy my lives, my freedoms, you know, instead of going, oh, I want to go and do this. Oh, I haven't got the money. Just, yeah, sure, we can do that. I'd like my house and my garden to look nice and pretty and tidy and nicely decorated. And that's about it. You know, that's really all I want. $1 more than I can spend. That'd be nice. Give me a couple of million. What are you doing for you to lose weight? As I'm trying to lose a bit of weight as well. Hamsters. So, what am I trying? What haven't I tried? I have been an overweight person for my entire life almost. I think I was even born overweight. I have tried everything from weird fad diets, yo-yo diets, exercising. I've done cardio, I've done weights. I've hired a personal trainer. I've tried apps. I've tried blooming everything. Everything. The last thing I did, and this is what's working, I got like the day after my 43rd birthday. 43rd birthday. So on the 4th of November this year, I woke up and I was so sad and so depressed and so upset with being a fatty that I got on to ChatGPT and I sat and I chatted with ChatGPT for a while to try and figure out what on earth was going wrong. Like, I had such good intentions, yet I'd wake up in the morning, I could not for the life of me keep going. ChatGPT has given me some really good answers, really good advice and stuff like that, and I'm doing that. Now, that will be coming in a video live on the main channel for you guys in about mid-December. But I am doing it early release for the members first. So if you want to see that early release, jump on over there. I'm hoping that will come out this week. I am in the middle of filming it, getting it organised and sorted. Hopefully that will be up this week. I also went to my doctor and asked if there was anything they could do. They have given me a medication that stops you absorbing as much dietary fat. But I might not be able to take that much longer because it possibly is causing problems, like side effects. I need to figure out whether it's that or not. So, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. How is the garden? Dragon fruit, I daren't look. The rain, the wind, the mud, the ice, it looks abysmal. It's awful. You can't get out there because it's so flipping cold, so muddy and wet. So the grass hasn't been cut. The weeds are taking over. Yeah, it's looking abysmal. But I kind of knew it would this winter. Next winter it won't be so bad, and every winter after that it'll get a bit better and a bit better and a bit better till it passes winter without much of a problem. But yeah, at the moment it's looking pretty abysmal and it needs a good sorting out. Most important thing related to weight loss is to have a strong mind. So Carlos, in a way you're right, yes. I had a lot of willpower and determination. It wasn't enough because the way my brain is wired, the way my brain works, meant that I would sabotage myself because of the things in my past and things like that. I would always make myself fail. Not because I wanted to fail, but because that's what I knew. And it was overriding that's been a big help. But yeah, you are right. A strong mind is really like a big stake in it. It really is. If you've got a weak mind, it's going to be really hard. You have to know you're going to do it, and you have to work at the right things to help you get there. Support from the family is also really good. But yeah, a strong mind's great. So when people are offering you donuts and cookies, which is what I've been offered the last couple of days, you can say only one or no, thank you. However, I did have a small hiccup the other day. I got Alyssa to buy me some donuts from Tesco's and I ate an entire 5-pack of custard donuts in one sitting. But the most important thing is I don't look at that as a failure. I look at that as I need more information to know why I did that, what was happening, what caused that to go on. Next time, when that situation comes around again, I can be like, yeah, I know what's going on here. No. And then I can move on. Libby, am I doing Vlogmas this year? I don't have plans to do Vlogmas, but there probably will be some more videos coming up during December. Next year will be Vlogoween and Vlogmas though, so both will be going up next year. But after the amount of work that Vlogoween took, I'm a little bit scared to fully commit to doing Vlogmas. Also, there's not really like a massive cash flow floating around, which means Vlogmas is going to be pretty boring because we won't be doing anything because I haven't got the funds to go and do stuff. So, yeah, like I say, I'm not committing to Vlogmas, but there might be a few extra videos. What is your goal weight, if you don't mind me asking? Dragonfruit, ask whatever you like, my lovely. I trust that your questions are going to be like wholesome and above board, so ask me whatever you want. I don't mind at all. My goal weight. So for my height, my goal weight according to the NHS should be 9.5 stone. Now I would like to be slightly below that. That's still within the bounds. On the height weight chart for the NHS, you get like a certain like a band of where you should be. So 9.5 stone is pretty much right for my height. I want to be slightly below that 9 stone, simply because I would like to have a chest reduction, and the GP told me I'd have to be below what I should be to prove that these weren't just fat. But also, I think if I'm slightly below, it allows me to have a bit of freedom around the holidays, birthdays, and that sort of thing. Go up that half stone, then I can lose it back. So it just gives me that buffer. And like I say, it's not unhealthy. I'm going to be staying in the brackets of what the NHS and the government guidelines say is healthy for my height. I'm not going to be daft about it, but yeah. Between 9 and 9.5 stone. And I'm currently, I can't even tell you why I'm currently, because that's going to ruin the Weight Loss Wednesday surprise. But I'm currently in the 16 stone bracket. So I was 18 odd stone. I need to lose half my person. The garden is muddy. I have to go outside every morning and evening to get my quails and ducks into my shed. Hamster, how many animals have you got? Do you live on a farm? Losing weight is great. The downside is having to keep buying new clothes every month, like the shirts. Carlos, yeah, actually, I've lost 2 stone, and I haven't brought any more new clothes. I maybe might need to buy some new jeans because the jeans I have keep like slipping a bit. I have to keep pulling them back up again. I haven't got a belt. I've never needed a belt. I've always been so fat. A belt's been pointless. So yeah, you don't need money for Christmas. Christmas is to spend time with the family. Hamster, couldn't agree with you more there. It's about family time, but with Vlogmas and Vlogoween and things like that, you kind of need to spend a little bit of money to do things, to have stuff to film. I could film loads of stuff, but it would just be us sitting on the sofa watching some random film, you know, and after 24, 25 days of watching us watch films, it gets a bit tedious and boring. Also, obviously, there are things I can do, of course, and this is why I said I would be doing some more videos during Vlogmas, but I wouldn't be committing to Vlogmas. You do need to spend a little bit of money to make content. I mean, maybe there are people out there that do it for free, but I just think you just need to spend just a little bit of money. I have 20 plus. Me and my mum are animal addicted. 4 guinea pigs, 2 hamsters, 8 dogs. Woof. 3 cats, 6 quails, 3 ducks. That's
And a partridge
bonkers.
in a
Yeah, the
pear
partridge
tree.
in a pear tree. Wow. That's crazy amounts of animals. Where are you, hamster? Are you UK based or are you old? I got tickly nose. Yeah, I can. We used to have a whole menagerie. Oh, you UK? Whereabouts? We used to have 50 odd chickens. We've had ducks before. We've had quails before. We've had 4 cats at one time. Multiple dogs at one time. I don't know how many dogs at once we had. Maybe 6, 8. Was it 8 at once when we had the puppies?
I don't know. I done a Facebook page once because we had like 8 dogs. God knows how many
Yeah.
cats. 15 goldfish, something, and then like 100 escaped ants. My post said.
Oh yeah, we did have Dell got one of those ant farm things, and they shouldn't have been able to escape. But apparently, all the ants escaped overnight. Goodness knows where they went. They disappeared. They were gone. Yeah, we had a whole menagerie in Hampshire. I just have a house, but with a big garden. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we've got a massive garden, but yeah. We've had our fair share of animals. We had loads of rabbits at one point as well. I'm just I kind of feel like I was getting the animals because I needed some control over my life, and having the animal meant I could have some control. Actually, it's the polar opposite. You've got less control when you have the animals, but it always seemed like people that had the animals had this control over their lives, you know? You could look after something and care for it, and I can't. Like I said, the dog gets his looked after, the spiders get their looked after, the cat gets looked after. But, I don't know, I always feel like I could elevate it, do more, and be better. My dream is to have a rabbit also, but again, I feel like I won't be able to give it what it needs, space, foods. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're a lot of work. Animals are a huge, huge, huge amount of work, and I can't be bothered with it. I just can't. I don't want to do it anymore, so I won't be getting any more pets. I think maybe, do you know what? I can't even be bothered with a Tamagotchi. I used to have a Tamagotchi when I was a kid. I used to have loads, actually. I think at one point I had like 8 Tamagotchis in my pocket. It used to be walking around school like blue, 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 blue with these Tamagotchis with shouted for breakfast and play games with and clean up messes and stuff. I did have 101 Tamagotchi. You could only play one character at a time, but there was 100 in one, which was really cute. But I got the kids Tamagotchi for Christmas a couple of years back. Didn't come with instructions. They got bored within 10 minutes and they went into a drawer until the battery gave up on us. So that was fun and worth a lot of money. I don't know. I think honestly, I think Christmas now, there's so much pressure put on so many people to do so much stuff. I don't like it. Christmas should not be about forcing everyone to buy thousands of pounds worth of presents and making them feel guilty if they don't. I asked Alyssa what she got last year and she looked at me like, well, I don't know. And honestly, if you ask me what I got for Christmas last year, I'd struggle to remember. What did you get last year? Can you remember? No, I can't remember what I got you either. To be honest, I don't even remember where the Christmas tree was.
Did I get you your Shiwi? This year, last year?
No, that was a couple of years before. That was when I had the whiplash injury because I laughed so hard I threw my head back and hurt myself. So that was when I had whiplash.
I don't know, I can't remember.
Yeah, it just becomes a blur, doesn't it? And yeah, everyone's thinking if I don't have hundreds of pounds worth of presents under the tree, I failed at Christmas. It's like, I hate this pressure that everyone puts on themselves. There's so many people out there struggling just to get through day after day, and then you're gonna throw on all this extra stress because of a Christian holiday. And actually, most of us who celebrate Christmas aren't even actually Christian. I'm not Christian. I celebrate Christmas. Dell's not a Christian. Celebrates Christmas. I don't know of that many actual Christians that celebrate Christmas. You know, we're celebrating a holiday that's part of a religion that we don't practice and putting so much pressure on ourselves. Like, what is this about? No, I wouldn't get... I don't celebrate Diwali. I don't celebrate Chinese New Year. I know Chinese New Year technically is not a religious thing. So, you know, I don't get upset if I can't celebrate a Jewish holiday or a Muslim holiday because I am not those religions. There's nothing, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those religions. There's nothing at all. But I am not those religions. So why do I get so upset because I can't have the perfect Christmas? I'm not a Christian. Why should I care? You know, I don't understand it, but society means that pressure is just going to be all over us for the entire of November and December. And then January, it's more depression because you're now in the middle of winter. Your paycheck has to stretch over 6 weeks, not 4 like normal. And you just want to cry into your cornflakes. February comes round and the sun starts peeking back out, but it's still freezing. And yeah, it's just madness. Me and my mum have decided when all the animals are gone, we aren't going to get any more so we can go on vacations. But I reckon, yeah, if one goes, you'll get one more animal. That's normally the way it goes. Can you do a backflip? And no. Noom, I can't. No.
Why would you want it?
Well, yeah, why would I want to? Why would anybody want to? What person wakes up in the morning and goes, guess what, guys? I can do a backflip and drink an entire jar of honey. No. I don't want to drink an entire jar of honey anyway, to be fair with you. I think that'd make you quite poorly, actually. So, no. No. I used to be able to do a backwards roly-poly, if that helps. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I think you're risking, like, tatty pie.
I guess, like, it's not quite bedtime for them yet.
No. So I know sodium salt, but I don't know what the rest of that is. But yeah, you're being a bit daft, aren't you, really? Let's face it. We clearly have attracted dafty people now. Why would I ask him? You're being strange, Num. Is it num or num? We're going to go with num. No sense, no feeling. Oh. Oh, all right. But I tell you, this is your last warning. If it's a daft one, you're gone. So, go on then. Ask away, she says, with trepidation and dread. What?
So measure the bathroom sink any day, so just give us the 600 million.
Yeah, hamster. I kind of thought it would. Yeah, that's why I didn't read it out either, because you read stuff like that out, and then it looks like
Well, you bleach your hair with, isn't it?
possibly, yeah, it looks like you're promoting it as well if you say stuff out loud. That's why if I'm not quite sure what something means or what someone means by a comment. I just don't read it out. What's what? Dragon fruit, what? What are we what are we wanting? What are we wanting?
The honey one.
Oh, I don't know. I think Num's up past their bedtime. Just a bit daft, really. I mean, they're not being overly offensive, so that's something. Just a bit silly. So we're just ignoring that element. I don't know. 2:30 p.m. Maybe missing nap time. But yeah. Honestly, I don't know. With some questions, sometimes it's just is what it is. What were we on about before they came in? Let's go back to some serious stuff, shall we? Oh, we're talking about animals. Honestly, what on earth? I just pressed a button. I keep pressing things and weird things are happening. Oh, I can do a light. That's nice. Random things were happening then and I didn't know what. So, in a nutshell, we were talking about animals. Someone joined the chat, was talking silliness, and yeah, okay. Bosh. There you go. So, yeah, we got a silly come in and just started making random silly comments and just got a bit daft. They were saying things that I'm not gonna repeat because obviously then it looks like I'm promoting the stupidness that they were saying, and the stupidness that they were saying could very well be dangerous, and then it looks like I'm promoting dangerous stuff. So the dafty hopefully is gone now. I'm not sure if I've just hidden them or if I've actually blocked them. Hopefully I've blocked them. Are you able to click on them and see if you can block them? I can't do that. But if they come back, I'll get Dell on it and he can.
From the channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gone now. So we can get back to normal service. Occasionally you get a Wally coming. It's 2:30 in Canada. Is it 2:30 p.m. in Canada? I thought they were at least 12 hours behind us. Either way, clearly someone was missing their nap because, you know. Yeah. We'll get back to normal conversation. So what on earth was that?
That was a cat jumping down.
From where? The roof?
Tree.
Oh, it was in there. Oh, Canada is 5 hours behind.
Yeah.
Wow. Clearly not doing very good for promoting, you know.
Must have just got him
Canada.
From school.
Oh, yeah, could have.
Oh, is it still Sunday there? Oh.
Oh, hamster! What a lovely! You see hamster's comment?
Yeah.
I'll take that all day long. Thank you, hamster. No. Absolutely, I am not.
And another 20 years, and I'm only joking.
I mean,
Nearly.
close enough too. Yeah. I'm 43 hamster. Just turned. I turned 43 on the 3rd of November. I look good for my years, don't I? Radiant beauty. Yeah. Thanks. I could take that. I tell you one thing, honestly. Oh, blooming hell, how? Well, I don't know. Day after my daughter, she's the second. Oh, Kitty. Kerry, my sister. I don't know if you were part of her channel when she had it. She was the 1st of November. Yeah, if I could have anything, like, done, I would, like, let my neck sorted. Now I'm getting a little bit older. That's starting to go a bit saggy and a bit turkey neck. I'd like that taken care of. I've always wanted my hooded eyelids fixed. I want my eyelids to look like that. How are the dinosaurs? Well, I'm so pleased you asked. You know, Galactic, honestly, I miss them so much. The closest I've got to them now is the crocodiles. I miss my dinosaur companions so much. What can I say? Poor beasties. I don't know how I managed to survive and they didn't, you know.
Dinosaurs? What's that? What?
Galactic is being a wally because he thinks I'm old, yeah. So,
Well,
he's trying to be funny. At least he's trying to be funny. The other guy...
dinosaurs didn't exist, so it's not that funny.
Dinosaurs didn't exist.
Yeah.
We don't believe in dinosaurs here, Galactic. Yeah, at least Galactic's trying to be funny. Yeah. Oh dear, it is bad, isn't it? Honestly, what can you do? What can you do about it? Oh, hamster, bless you. I hated that previous guy. He was so mean. Galactic, fair enough. So if you thought he was mean, why are you coming in here asking me how the dinosaurs were, you know? Do you not think that's a tad mean? Baby Nova! Baby Nova!
Getting a drink.
She's going swimming. Or are you just getting a drink? What are you choosing? She's just getting a drink. He's not going to get you while you're at your bowl. Not going to get you anyway. I don't know why you worry about it. Like I said, the cat and the dog are still trying to figure out their little balance, their equilibrium at the minute. They're still a little bit unsure of each other. I don't get why. They've been with each other for months now. You'd think they'd be used to... Oh, there she goes. She's swimming again. I'm going to have to get a video of that at one point. The laundry basket's in the way at the minute, so you won't be able to see. No, I think it's funny. Okay. It is dangerous indeed. No. I mean, you might be very warm, hamster. I am clearly not. I'm wrapped up in blankets and bundled up. I'm chilly. What? Oh, Dale's found another joke. Be warned, joke's probably going to be coming into the chat soon. Yeah, I'm chilly. Very chilly. Although my face is slightly warm, but no, I think it might just be you. Jenny's back. Hey, sweetness, how you doing? We've got some dafts coming in at the minute, Jenny. So be on the lookout for strangeness. I wish I could show you the cat swimming. It's so cute. But every time I go to turn the thing round, she stops. I'll tell you what, I've got Tuesday and Wednesday off this week.
When's he going to do it again?
I will try and film her doing it. I'm going to film a load of shorts, hopefully, as well on Tuesday and Wednesday. Going to get a lot of shorts filmed. Out of interest, what sort of shorts do you guys like to see?
Bermuda.
Bahama. No. What do I work as? I'm a cleaner. I clean holiday accommodation. Oh, see you later, hamster. Hopefully I will see you very soon. I'm thinking lots of cleaning shorts, hamster, so you'll have to look for them. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do some cleaning ones. Yeah, you do want the cleaning ones. Do you like the ones that, 'cause like I see a lot on the TikTok where they're all soapy and lots of scrubby ones? No. I'd buy the yacht because I wanted the yacht. Dancing aside. Yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully, like I say, get lots of scrubby cleany shorts done. I want to do some organising videos, and some like that sort of thing, but I think I'm running out of tote boxes, and I think honestly if I start to spend money on tote boxes, then I'm going to start spending money on redecoration stuff, which I am itching to get to. You do not know how crazy this makes me every single day when I come downstairs and I see the colour test that we've done and this peeling off here and in our bedroom. It is making me crazy. I know I've just got to see it through until sort of January, February, and then I can start work on it. But it is making me crazy that I can't do anything for at least another month. At least another month. Oh, yeah. So, Jenny, we are Del and Raquel. My dad obviously is Alan, which would be Cassandra's dad. We had a border collie called, well, Cassie, but Cassandra. So, yeah, we had that. We haven't got a Rodney. We haven't got a Rodney. What other connections have we got? Oh, Alyssa was born same day, same month as David Jason. She's the 2nd of February. So yeah, we've got a little bit of connection going on there. I was well shocked. I didn't know she was David Jason's birthday. I only found out a couple of months. Well, I say a couple of months, maybe a year or so back. Alyssa was born on David Jason's birthday. It's crazy. Yeah, but I think they're the only kind of links we've got to the show, really, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But I like it every time you mention it. Someone says, you got a free will van? No. Del did try and get a free will van once, though. Never happened. I don't like free will vans, though. I tend to end up in the back as a counterbalance. The calendar just changes around Galactic. Same thing happens every year. Unless you're new to this whole calendar system and like the years going up and up, you've been through it before and you've experienced it before. Do I need to make the daftness go away again, or are you going to join the rest of the grown-ups in the room? I don't get why people get. Honestly, do people sit at home with nothing better to do than just be daft on people's feeds and stuff? How is that confusing for you, Galactic? Like, how can that possibly confuse you? I don't know. It baffles me how someone who's confused by that manages to type in sentences. I think we're all confused, Dragon Fruit. I think even Galactic's confused. Yeah, clearly. Very clearly, Jenny. It's the second one of the night. We're doing quite well, though. It's only the second one of the night. Like I say, I don't understand it. How boring must your life be if you're having to create these silly questions to put in a live just to get responses and like interaction? Like, are you that sad, lonely, and bored that this is the only form of communication you've got in your day? I'm genuinely curious. Like, do people not have friends out there they can talk to, or have constructive things to say? Like, you can pop constructive things in here and chat about constructive things. We had a teenager on not long ago who, well, I say they said they were teenage. I don't know how old they actually were, 19, 18, I don't know. But they could have a perfectly reasonable conversation. Yet, somehow, some people just, they can't do that. Honestly, it's weird. Hey, Charlotte, how you doing? I just did that with my ears. And I swear, I ended up looking like, is it Martin Clunes? For Remember Him Badly. Kind of gave me that vibe. I don't know. I'm not, but I'm confused at a few things. Okay, we're just gonna bypass Galactic's comments now, because that's just, you know. Yeah, good, Raquel. How are you and Del doing? We're doing really well, thank you. Oh my goodness, this bit of hair keeps untucking itself, and it's driving me wild now. Yeah, we're doing really good, thank you. We went to see Jimmy Carr on Friday. Look, I know, all of you guys that have been in the room since the beginning, I apologise. I'm going to keep repeating this because I'm very excited. It's the closest I've ever been to a celebrity, and I'm extremely happy that I got to go and see Jimmy Carr and find out that, yes, he has feet. And I'm going to explain that one for you, though, Charlotte. When Jimmy Carr came on stage, because you only ever see him on shows, like panel shows, from like the chest up or the waist up, it kind of, you never see the feet, do you? And my brain latched onto that. It was very weird, very surreal kind of moment. I'm not a feet kind of person, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I loved it. It was such an amazing, amazing show. Oh, he was absolutely amazing. Raquel, you're still in your work stuff. Go get your Jimmy Jams on. They're literally here. They're literally there. Del's washed them and dried them, and they're nice and warm for me. I'm still in my work jacket. But we will head off to. I won't do that. I will definitely get into trouble if I do that. But yeah, honestly, it's keeping me toasty warm, so I will snuggle for a little bit in it. But yeah, we're planning on heading off to bed soon and like snuggle with blankets. I've got my blanket here, so hang on. We can pretend. There you go. I got my Jimmy Jammers on, Jenny. So yeah, I do like my Jimmy Jammers, I must admit. Bed at 8 o'clock. Well, honestly, Jenny, yeah. Bed at 8, normally asleep by about 9, 10. With actually, bless you, I think I heard next door sneeze. What we tend to do is we found a way, we put the laptop on, right? But you don't leave it plugged in. I have to fall asleep with the telly on. Babe, please. I have to fall asleep with like noise on, but it wakes Del up during the night, so it annoys him. But we figured out if we don't plug the laptop in, eventually the battery unalives, and it turns itself off. So I can fall asleep with the sound on and Dale can fall asleep with the sound on, but it doesn't wake him up during the night because it's turned itself off. Neither of us have to get out of bed and get cold to switch it off, which is fabulous. And it just works. I can fall asleep and not have to worry about leaving it on. So that's what we do now. We charge the laptop before we go to bed. Plug it, switch it on and put on whatever show we're watching on Prime or Netflix or whatever. And just let it play away to itself. Happy as Larry. We both fall asleep. It switches itself off. We wake up in the morning. And both of us have been sorted. You know, it's... Oh, Helen, thank you. You like those, do you? So, Alyssa is doing Vlogmas this year. And she wants to do a bit of a collab with me. So, oh, that's not flattering. Hide that double chin. Hide that double chin. I did that. And it wasn't good. Yeah. So, she wants to do a collab with me, Jaden, and... me, Jaden, and her. Obviously, we're going to be going to Lincoln, hopefully, to do a big Christmas look around at a big Christmas shop and have the day out and do some stuff there. So hopefully that will be coming. So that will be a nice little Christmas video. Oh, I hate that. I think if our neighbour was still at home or our neighbour had gone away, either way, her Alexa during the night, literally in the middle of the night, started playing some random radio station or something. Like, it woke us up. It middle of the night, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, kind of middle of the night. It all of a sudden started blasting some sort of random radio station or something, and she messaged us in the morning, was like, "I'm so sorry." It's like, you can't help what your Alexa randomly does. Hi. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Prab? Aaron? Does Aaron work? Hello, anyway. Hi. So yeah, I didn't know you could set them to do things like that. So if if someone's staying at your house during the night or whatever, you can ask Alexa to play creepy giggling sounds at 3 a.m. and then everyone will be asleep, and then all of a sudden your Alexa will start giggling and making weird things. Mr. Deep, not entirely sure what you mean by that comment. Is a new what? That it's not a complete sentence. I don't understand. You're going to have to rephrase and ask a bit more. I love my Alexa. I think she's brilliant. I want to get those smart light bulbs again. The best thing we ever had, right? Craig's got really quite good at not wearing his headphones now around about the time we have dinner. Because it used to be we would shout upstairs and be like, call him. "Hi, NYT. Rob, there we go." We used to shout him. He'd have his headphones on. He'd never, ever hear us. You'd ring his phone, and because obviously he's got his headphones on, he'd never hear it. So we got one of the smart light bulbs, put it in his room, and then you could just say, turn on Craig's light. And his light would come on, and he'd know it's time for dinner. And then we'd say, turn off Craig's light, and it would turn off. So he didn't have to turn his light on and off and ruin it, because you have to leave them permanently on and control it through the device. And he'd come downstairs. It'd work like a charm. But yeah, he's got quite good now at not wearing his headphones around dinner time, so you can just shout him when he comes down. But I do like them because when we go to bed at night, instead of turning all the lights off and turning the tellies off and all this, you could just literally say, "good night," and she will turn everything off and then turn the lamps on upstairs. So when you go up to bed, everything's on. Also, if you're ever away, you can get the Alexa app, so you can literally, while you're away, tell your device to turn on the lights, turn off the lights, do this, do that. And you can make it seem more natural, like people are actually still in your home while you're away from your home. She turns off your TV as well. Oh, have you got a smart plug, Jenny? I wanted to get the smart plugs. Do you know what else I want to get? And this is really lazy. Hang on, let me change hands. Oh, that hand's going numb. Oh, hang on. We might have another one. You read that for me, dear. You can get these little robot things that go on the curtain poles. They go on there. In between. Hang on.
That's fine.
Yeah, in between this bit. And then you can ask her to open and close your curtains. And the little robot runs along the curtain pole and pulls your curtains open or closed. And then when you ask her to open your curtains, the little robot runs along there and it literally opens your curtains for you. You haven't got to do it yourself. Yeah, she can. I was so amazed. I want one of them because then I can just be like, literally, I could just say, Alexa, good night. Or she can shut the whole house up and like turn on the right lights and turn off the right lights. It is laziness. It is pure laziness. Like, you can do most of that stuff yourself. But I do like having the smart switching and stuff. That is good. What is it Rob said? Well, is it way too late now for me to try? Is that what you're saying? It might be. Who knows? My lights, including my Christmas tree lights, are now connected to an app, so I turn them on and off by my phone. Lazy of me, but brilliant. Tree is connected too. Do you know what? In all honesty, I think we put so much work into our work lives that by the time we get home, you don't want to do all those 101 little jobs. Because let's face it, right? Most of us are at work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Like, that is a huge chunk of time we're at work. You've got maybe 4 or 5 hours as soon as you get home, depending on travel time and everything. So you've got 4 or 5 hours when you get home. In that time, you've got to shower, laundry, cook, wash up, and do the basic essentials. On your day off, your house is full of redecorating, shopping, gardening, DIY, a whole host of other jargon stuff that you didn't even think about. So yeah, I'm sorry, if I can take the effort out of doing other daily tasks, why would you not? Why would you not? In fact, I may get a smart plug and a slow cooker. So while we're at work, like when Dale's back at work, like proper during the day sort of work rather than just in evening kind of thing, we can put the food in there, leave it plugged in, and then at the right time, ask her to switch it on. And then she can cook our tea while we're at work. And then we just come home and dish it up. I'm glad I'm not alone. It helps my forgetfulness too. I'm always leaving rooms when going to bed and leaving lights on. Exactly. See, there's another thing as well, Lindsay. You know, you go up to bed and you think, oh, did I turn off such and such? Just ask her. She knows. She can say, oh, no, that light's currently on. Right, well, please switch it off. And she can switch it off for you. It's energy saving. Exactly. You rush around, Lindsay. Like I say, you rush around so flipping much. Take the effort out of life, you know? It's like I was saying before, with all these people... Hang on, switch hands again. I don't like using my left hand folding the phone. It's like all these people that keep saying, like, well, you should clean every single day. Keep this clean and that clean every day. Do a little bit every day and it won't be so busy. I have got 4 hours, at best, maybe, when I get home from work. In those 4 hours, I've got stuff to do. I've still got work to do for YouTube and other socials and things like that. I haven't got time to be doing it all. Even if I have, do I want to? I've literally just spent the entire day cleaning up other people's. You want me to come home and just keep going doing it? No. I get 3 or 4 days off a week, depending if it's my short week or my long week at the moment because we're out of season. And I'll do my cleaning then. And that one day, everything's done, bish bash bosh. I got 2 days to do other projects and stuff like that and enjoy my family, enjoy my life and stuff like that. I'm not cleaning every available waking hour of my life. Life is too short. The basics get done and that is it. That's all I need to do. If the bins start overflowing, one of us takes them out. I ain't bothering with it. I ain't got the time for that. Cat's staring at the dog. If only she could make the bed and wash up. Well. Oh. Teddy bye. Actually, if you get a dishwasher, all you gotta do is kind of load it, pop the thing in, and then you can actually get ones that connect to like the internet and apps like that, and you can ask her to switch it on for you. Which, I don't know, kind of seems a bit ridiculous, because if you're out there and you've put the tablet thing in, and you've shut the door, and you've programmed it, you know, you might as well just press start. I don't work like that either. I'm all or nothing. I work better if I have designated days for cleans. I think it's my ADHD. Lindsay, you have just hit the nail right on the head with that, haven't you? You spot on, my lady. Spot on. It's wearing, I think, with the ADHD thing, you wear too many different hats during the day, or you swap the hats out too many times during the day. It fries your little brain, doesn't it? You don't know whether you're coming or going. So on my work days, I am a cleaner for the holiday park. That is me. I very rarely even do YouTube stuff when I get home from work. I do a bit, but you know, that's not my day for doing it. It's only if I am up for it, I'll do it. On my days off, that is my cleaning day. On my other days off, those are my YouTube days. And that's how I roll. If I come home from work and I take that hat off and I put the YouTube hat on, and then I have to be a wife and a mother, it's too much. Too much. And also, someone explained to me as well, if I'm at work all day, I mean, my hours are 10 till 4, okay? I'm up at 6, do my workout, I do my routines, I do a little bit of housework, right? I come home in the evening. If I have to clean in the morning before I go to work, clean in the afternoon when I get home from work, when do I get time to spend Dell? Or spend time with the kids? Or spend time just decompressing? I don't. So no, I am not going to spend every waking moment cleaning. I am not. I ain't got the time for it. Can't be bothered. Once a week this house gets cleaned. And that works. That works. I ain't changing it. And you can think I'm filthy. You can think what you like. I really don't care. It's fine by me. It works. What is the problem? And yeah, okay, of course, if we're expecting visitors, I will have an extra clean up because people are coming round and it's nice for them to sit in a house that's not surrounded by our things. I like to clean up and make an effort if people are coming round. And I like to make an effort like Christmas and holidays, things like that, you know, like normal people do. But yeah, I'm not bothering every day. Dishwashers are a pain in the tushy. Better off washing up myself. Jenny, I kind of share that sentiment with you. We've had dishwashers in the past, they've always been useless, but I think it's the water pressure doing it. I really would like to try another dishwasher, but I'm scared it's going to be just as useless. But I think if we rinse the plates off beforehand and then pop them in, we should be good to go. Yes, exactly that. My brain never switches off. On cleaning days, I hope I focus on that and that only. Exactly. My work days, I'm at work. My cleaning days, I clean. And my other days are my other days. And in the morning and evening, I've got time to spend with Dell. Or I've got time. I like my mornings. Between sort of 6 and maybe 7, 7:30. My morning is my morning. It's my time for me. It's my time for the decompression. It's time for me to do the things I want, just to sit in silence, just to be on my own. Because all day, every day, from the minute my little peepers open, if I don't have that like hour and a half in the morning, I am with someone all day, every day, doing things, working, dealing with things. I am being a wife, a mother, an employee, a content creator. I'm being something all the time. I am not giving up my hour and a half in the morning. I'm not giving it up. We need to self-regulate after being at work or busy. It can really affect us mentally if we don't have downtime. I find I get really overwhelmed and overstimulated. My girl, you honestly, you need to find the people on that other post and explain it to them, because you have got a way of wording things that just hit that sweet spot. You were explaining it perfectly. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you do need time to regulate yourself. It's one thing being there to regulate everybody else. It's one thing to live in a perfectly clean, spotless, immaculate house that everything is and shiny. Well done. If your brain can work that way, crack on with it. But, Lindsay, like you say, my brain, your brain, they don't work that way. I need that time. I'm on the 11th floor. Water pressure's rubbish. You in a block. You in a tower block, Jenny. That surprises me.
Doesn't me. I knew that already.
Well, Dell knew that already. He knows where you are. Not in a weird stalker kind of way, Jenny. Don't panic. You do, yeah. I know where she is. I just don't know where she is, you know? Oh, penthouse suite. Lovely jubbly. Yeah. Oh, water pressure's awful. But you can get dishwashers that run on like a sensor rather than a timer. So it senses how much water is in there before it starts running the cycle, rather than just saying, oh, right, in 6 seconds I should be full, so I'll stop filling up after 6 seconds. And those work great with low water pressure, so we need to find one of them. This is exactly why I love you and your channel so much. You're so lovely and I relate to you so much. Oh, Lindsay. Oh, thank you. The warm, snazzy cuddle they needed, that was. Thank you. Jenny said, haha, come find me, Dell. Jenny, wasn't it you that wanted my dad? Was it you that said my dad was a handsome... not Keanu Reeves, the other one. No, not Mel Gibson. I'm just going to randomly shout celebrity names at you now. He was in Fly Hard. What was the name of the man in that?
That was Mel Gibson, wasn't it?
No. Oh, Jenny, help me. Who did you say he looked like?
Michael Keaton.
No. Now my brain's going, my name is Michael Caine. I said he's cute for an older man. Did someone said he looked like something? Who is the actor? Bruce Willis. Thank you, Jenny. I knew Jenny'd know. You're like my sister, Jenny. I mean, I know we are like sisters, but you're like Kerry. Kerry has this brain that can just retain facts and information. Like, I can ask her about a TV show we used to watch when we were 5, 6, whatever. And she'd go, oh, yeah, that was called blah, blah, blah. We used to watch it on Thursday nights. Right. Boom. There's the info. Me? What did you do 10 minutes ago? Don't know. What happened to work today? Don't know. Where did you put your phone? Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me any questions of anything that actually requires me to remember information. I was brought up on TV. Jenny, to be fair, I think we all were. I remember. Yeah, the broom cupboard and the gopher thing. Yeah, I remember all that.
Ed the Duck.
Ed the Duck. Remember Ed the Duck? I can remember the theme tune to Grange Hill. But I did get a bit snazzy in the late 90s, didn't it?
It changed altogether at some point.
Yeah. Oh, it did, yeah, didn't it? Both then. I can dropped you again. I can remember all the lyrics to Biker Grove. I loved that show.
Biker.
No, I don't know if you can sing copyright. Mind you, you're only singing it, aren't you? Yeah, that'd be fine.
Like they can afford to sue anyone at the minute.
I did. Do you know what though? The kids have been obsessing lately about the 90s. I would love to find who's Gordon. Oh yeah, Gordon the Gopher, Ant and Dec, indeed. Yeah. What were their character names though, Jenny? Do you remember their character names?
PG and Duncan.
Thanks. I was seeing if Jenny
Oh, sorry.
remembered.
She might have typed it already.
Yeah. Do you know what I'd like to get? I want to see if I can find a copy of maybe like a 1995, 1996 kind of TV guide. No, she'd forgotten they were PJ and Duncan. What song did they do? Do you remember the song they had? They had a couple actually, but do you remember the big one that they had? I want to get a copy of the TV guide for like 1995, 1996, like that week. A week in 1995, 1996. And see if I can't find all the shows on YouTube and set up a day. It was Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Set up a day where we just watch the shows that were on, I don't know, March 14th, 1995. I'd love it. I'd love it. Literally have a throwback to the 90s day where everything is the 90s. I'd have all the 90s too. I am obsessed with the 90s. Actually, I don't know who it was. I'm terrible for remembering facts. We all know that. Someone said about getting floral couches. Oh, I remember floral sofas. They were a big thing. How did I forget them? Hyacinth Bouquet. She had one. I don't remember them having one on 2.4 Children, but I do remember them having one on One Foot in the Grave. They had one. Jenny's like, please don't. I want a floral sofa. So bad. Someone else said about moons. There was a moon and star kind of blanket that was like a yellowy gold and a dark blue. I want that. I need to find that. But having like a dark indigo blue kind of bedroom with those glow in the dark moons and stars. Moons and stars. I don't know what summer chintz plate is. I'm going to have to look that up. Could you make a note of that for me, dear?
What?
Summer chintz plate. Jenny's typed it so you know how to spell it. Or at least do a Google so I know what that is. Because I want that. That's the 90s. Okay. But yeah, I'm going all out. So our room, I'm going to do kind of an indigo dark colour. And I'm going to buy the glow-in-the-dark moon and the stars. I'm going to stick them on the ceiling. I'm going full-scale 90s. I'm getting one of those ugly dolphin statuette thingies. Everyone had one of those in the 90s. I want a Care Bear. Oh, I'm getting some of them too. Me to You Bears, they were big in the 90s too. So they're coming back. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm going to have one of them bubble things that you turn upside down and it bloop, the green like lava bubble lamps. Oh, I don't remember those in the 90s. I don't remember those. Were they like for your keys and that? But yeah, honestly, right, if you're watching the live now or you're watching the live back, comment your 90s memories. That so many people have been coming up with some stuff on my other video where I mentioned about the 90s memories. Please let me know your biggest 90s memories. That one thing from the 90s that you really remember. I won't tell you then, Jenny. I'm getting one. If I am getting one, I'm going to find a toilet roll dolly.
Before the 90s.
The toilet roll dolls?
Yeah. My nan had one.
My nana had one too.
Yeah, they're well old.
Yeah.
Maybe they made a comeback in the 90s.
They
but
did.
Yeah,
They
were around a lot
yeah.
longer than that.
I found a haircut. They're like the 60s. They kind of are, yeah, but they did make a bit of a comeback in the 90s, didn't they?
Yeah.
I found
Same with draft excluders.
Yeah. I found a haircut on, I can't remember her name, Jenny from 2.4 Children. the second Jenny. I saw a picture of her with a really cool haircut. I'm getting that haircut. I'm having a 90s haircut. I'm going all out. We are going back to the 90s. I am going to relive the 90s. I do not care. I'm going to find episodes of Saved by the Bell on YouTube and I'm literally just going to play them in the mornings. I'm going back to the 90s. You can just leave me there. I was happy there, or I was bullied mercilessly. And my mother was a bit broken. But the 90s, I just need to go back there. What?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle. Remember the sofa arm covers? We didn't have those. My nan did.
Yes, I remember them.
I remember them very well. Like I say, my nan had
Doily
them.
for the sofa, basically.
Yeah, like weird doily arm covers. Yeah, I'm getting them. I'm doing it. I do really, really, really want a floral sofa though. I do so bad. I might get some covers for them though, because I'm not entirely sure how I can stand them. We never had one. I think I might bypass them, but I don't know. I don't even know if I can get them, to be fair. But yeah. And there was some other throw blankets as well that were really quite popular in the 90s. So I'm going to be getting them. I'm getting I don't know if... No, yeah. There was the dog. No, I'm getting a bomber jacket like they had in the 90s as well. I'm just going back there. I'm going to live there. I want the 90s back so bad. So bad. I wonder if I can find reruns of Saved by the Bell on YouTube. Blame the dog. We always blame the dog. Like, you'll be upstairs and you'll pop off and...
Well, you do.
It's like, Woody!
The dog's downstairs.
It doesn't. No. Dog's downstairs, no one near us is like, Woody! I know, did I say your name? Are you having head scratches? He was half asleep a minute ago. Little Wally brain. He's enjoying head scratches at the minute. He's too cute for words. But yes, full scale back to the 90s. I want to know everybody's big thing with the 90s. I did toy with the idea of getting inflatable sofas. I think they're going to be really impractical with the cat and the dog though, so that's not going to happen. I need an inflatable backpack to go to work with. I'm getting an inflatable backpack. I wish life could be like the 90s again. Best years, Lindsay. Absolutely. Were they not just the best? They were just amazing. Like bright orange faces. Never mind that your neck and chest were different colours and your ears were different colours. But you just had a bright orange face to about here. Eyebrows that never existed but were just drawn on with pencil. I mean, I'm halfway there. I do have eyebrows, I assure you. They are there. They're the...
Stupid days.
What?
Shave off your eyebrows and draw them back on. Why? They were there before you shaved them off, literally.
Because you needed them to be, like, really, really thin. Actually, right, here's a little delve back into my past. I used to be a massive Boyzone fan. I was a huge Boyzone fan. Kerry was a Take That fan. I was a Boyzone fan. Hang on. I was the Take That fan. She was the Boyzone fan. But I then became a big Boyzone fan. Anyway, long story short, because I'm waffling now. Do you remember Shane Lynch from Boyzone? He used to have his eyebrow and he'd got 2 lines through it. Now, I don't know whether they were shaved, plucked, or scar or what, but...
It would have been shaved because it was all the rage.
It was. To be like Shane Lynch, I actually plucked 2 streaks through my eyebrows and went to school like it for ages. I am doing that again. I'm going to take care of my eyebrow and I'm going to like Shane Lynch. I really want to draw them on, but I look odd with eyebrows. I look peculiar with eyebrows. I don't know. I need them. I want them, but I kind of want them like on fleek. I think they're too low to my eyes. I want them here. Maybe I should just draw them on there and be like... What was that? And just be like... like permanently surprised. Please tell me you all heard the weirdest noise the dog just made. It sounded like he swallowed a squeak toy. What was that?
I think he was bored with your conversation about eyebrows. Yeah, that was just a really exaggerated yawn from the dog.
Jenny, no, I promise you 110%. That time, that was Woody. Woody, when he gets bored of the conversation, he'll groan at you. He's hilarious. That was Woody yawning. That was the strangest sound. I promise you that was Woody that time. Oh.
He's very vocal, is our Woody.
He is very vocal. I got up one night. I come downstairs. He was asleep on the big sofa, so I laid on this one to go to sleep. I put rain sounds on the telly, and it lit up the room. Woody laid on the other sofa, groaning and grunting and complaining at me because I was keeping him awake. He likes his quiet time. When it's his bedtime, you don't disturb him. He sleeps on the sofa. He'll let you down for a glass of water, but you can't make too much noise, talk to him or interrupt him. You have to do what you need to do and go back to bed. You don't interrupt the dog. He lets you know if he wants a wee, though. If you get up in the night, he will get up and he will come find you to let him out. If he doesn't get up, you don't need to go and talk to him. Woody takes after Raquel, very vocal. You saying I talk too much, Jenny? Are you saying I talk too much? I do, though. I kind of do, don't I? I mean, let's face it, I started this live at 6 o'clock and we're now rocking round for 8:30.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad, it's nearly 3 hours. It's been a good long live. Shame I didn't monetize this one, I'd be well in. But loving it. Exactly, he's happy. He's a good boy. He don't go on our bed anymore still. We don't let him upstairs during the day. If something scary's happening, if we've got builders in, or like when they were letting the fireworks off, he's allowed in our bedroom then. Just a bit of extra security, keep him feeling safe. He goes upstairs then. Other than that, no, he don't go on our bed anymore. And he's got used to it now, and he just chills down here with you all day. It's weird. Don't look at me.
I was testing the thingy earlier because I've done one on that sheet that comes with the envelopes. He ran upstairs and hid on the landing.
Yeah.
Because of the pops and the bangs, but...
Yeah, it's a bit scary for you, isn't it, puppy? Yeah. So, yeah, Woody a good boy. Woody a good boy. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's hair. But you can see where my hairline used to be. It used to come down here. Just balding. Raquel, I'm off. See you in the next one. Night, night, Jenny. She said, Jenny said, Dale says, tally bye. Woody went, which means he loves you. He says bye-bye too. Actually, I think I am going to head off too. I'm starting to get a bit sleepy. I want my bed. I want to go and cuddle up and get snugly warm. And get ready for my last work day for the week. Well, for the start of the week. I've got Tuesday, Wednesday off. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget, leave me your 90s memories. The things that were around in the 90s that you would love to have back. And I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you soon. Bye!